Hello. Today we'll be demonstrating file input and output in C++. I'm going to be referencing this document on c++.com. It is a tutorial on files. I have set up a REPL where I'm going to take this program I scaffolded out and compile it and run it over here. So I have scaffolded out these functions for writing a file and reading a file, and I will use them in my main here. So first things first, I'm going to write to a file. I'm going to name it example.txt. Now, to write to a file, the documentation says you're going to first want to import this fstream library, which I believe is already imported here. And to make our lives easier, we're going to use namespace standard, which we are here. We are going to use an output file stream. So we're going to take this and replace it with the variable named base function, which is the file name itself. Great, so now we have that. And we want to check if our file is open. And if it's open, we're going to go ahead and redirect some input into our file. So as you can see, we're gonna input this, or output it rather, into our file. So I'm actually going to take all this. So what's going to happen is either my file is going to open, or if we get some type of error with the file opening, then we're going to print out this line here. So let's see. This is from a previous demonstration, so we delete that. Currently existing example.txt. So I'm going to run this main. So I ran it, and you can see that my example.txt has the text that I redirected into it. And just to demonstrate, I'm going to write to the file again, and then I'll overwrite what was there before. So as you can see, I've passed it into the file. So now for reading a file, we're going to follow much the same process, except for this time you see we have an if stream, input file stream rather, and we're going to have a string line, which is our target variable for where we're going to place the text we read into from our file into this variable. So again, we do the same as before. We check if the file is open. Then we iterate through the file using a getLine function, passing in the file that we're reading from, and then the string that this current line of the file is going to be read into. And then we're going to print that out. And then eventually when we're done looping, when we reach the end of the file and getLine returns a value that will make this while loop stop, we're going to close and continue. So to show that, I'm going to take this code, which has the same library we included before, except now it includes a uninclude string, which I did not include up here, but we can include it. We're going to take that code we just took and leave it right here. And of course, I'm going to change this to be the file name. So I wrote to my file. Now I'm going to read to my file. let's see. Yep. So as you can see, it prints out the lines that were in the file. And just to further demonstrate, I'm going to show uh, to make it a little more apparent what's occurring here. I'm writing this into my file, and then right afterwards, I'm reading the file line by line, as you can see. And that is file input and output in C++.